What's up, everybody? We're gonna we're gonna continue on here. We are at the swamp area, Forsaken Fen, I think. There's a little side area I was talking about in the last one that we're gonna go to. So let me make sure we're live. Yeah, okay. Looking good. Alright, so as always, if you look down in the description, I've got a full walkthrough on the game already. I did back when it came out. I've got guides on best farm locations. I've got the locations of every quintessence in order from, like in a timestamp video where you're starting at every vestige. And then, there's videos on how to do the quest lines, the DLC quest lines, all that stuff's there. So if you're interested in that, check it out. This is going to be a playthrough, just kind of enjoying it. And again, I've beat this game several times, got every ending, did the walkthrough, bought the t-shirt type thing. So I'm going to play through it again here, and we're going to be pretty much doing everything along the way. So follow along here if you want, but I will go into more detail on things in the walkthrough, and it's going to cover pretty much everything. So, I mean, we grab every single item in that, or at least discuss how to get them. So there's some things in this game you gotta, like, they'll lock you out if you, like, for example, if you go radiance, then you can't talk with Damarose, who is the girl who cut her hand off, who's with the Inferno faction, and vice versa. So you'd have to play through twice to get, like, both items, or both sets of items, like, from each side, if you know what I mean. You can kind of straddle the fence a little ways, but coming up for too long this area, you'll have to kind of make a decision. Alright, so we did all this yesterday. The spot over here where we dropped the ladder. Just taking you how we got there, in case you missed it. That's not you. Be some balls rolling down. No, they already came down. That's right. This will, over here, like I said, we'll drop the ladder. And that'll be over by kind of where we hit the first vestige when we came in here. So, I remembered too, I was talking about, there's a mini boss in here. I couldn't remember what they're called. They're called Mendacious Visages. See, we could have just, like, literally just ran across someone up that ladder. So, and then your quintessence is right down there in that umbral belly on the wall. Alright, so this is gonna be tough. This thing is a little over leveled for us right now. I don't know if we have enough materials really to beat it. You're gonna want something to heal you past what you've already got, and then you're probably gonna want this. Although this may be one of the things they made easier, I'm not really sure. Let's do that, and then we can switch over to throwables once we run out of mana. And then I think on these guys we need to use the umbral vertebrae. I think we can flay them open or something. I'm trying to remember. I had a trick to beating them. I just wouldn't come in here with a bunch of souls, you know what I mean? Vitality or whatever it's called. There you go. Alright, he'll summon all kinds of shit in here too. You see these little dudes coming at us. Oh, by the way, oh, fuck. And he'll put all kinds of wither damage on you. So just be sure to, like, hit. And get it back. Oh, fuck. He doesn't do near as much damage. Holy shit. It's a trick, though, to get him to open his face. Oh, shit, here we go. Yeah, he's not as bad as he was. See, we're just barely chipping at him now. But if you use these things, you can flay again. Damn it. There we go. Easy. It's the precision hammer, which goes really well with this. If you want to dual wield some hammers. So now we got poison and bleed. Pretty good little combo, honestly. Let's flay this dude. In the fight too, if you get too withered, you can pop these. Get some health. See how we're white. The withered health on the top left, you can... Well, I thought you used to be able to. Am I missing something here? What? I swear that used to refill your health. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on there. We can just hit enemies though, obviously, like that, and it'll recover it. Poison clear out. I'm thinking there was a spot to get out up here somewhere. You see how we have one eyeball? If you look over on the right, there's the eyeball and there's one next to it. We'll get more as that line around the eye fills up in like a clockwise manner. And then when it goes around, you'll get a second one and so on. And then, you know, you'll start seeing more enemies spawn, and it's not nearly as crazy as it used to be. It used to be kind of hectic when you'd be in here and you'd be like running around looking for a way to get out, and Alright, so right over here's the item to continue Exactor Dunmire's quest. That's his name. I couldn't remember it, and we'll get that armor set, which is one of my favorites. Vanguard Barrios' Rosary, that's it. So we just got to take that back to Dunmire, who's the priest guy. Black guy, the priest, back at the hub. Bro has a rough go of it in this game. This quest line's kind of wild. Alright, so now that we're done up here, basically we just had to take out the mendacious visage little boss guy, and then that allowed us to go get that rosary. And that's mainly, like I said, for continuing the quest for Radiance faction with Dunmire, which I think is one of the most important ones, because especially if you're gonna go with like Radiance weaponry, or really just want any armor that looks cool. Like he's kind of got like the best armor sets and a lot of that stuff. So all right. I really just threw that one down to kind of showcase yesterday. If you have any seeds, see we got 2 left. They're really the best place to throw one down is going to be right up here. It's up to you though. It's just pure freedom wherever you want to throw them. Wherever you feel like you need a rest. I just thought there would be good because I was expecting him to give me more trouble than he did. Yeah, we got everything in there. Alright, so now we're gonna go this way. There's gonna be a plague doctor right here. Shooter Strider, I think is what they're called. Gonna be one on his stilts. And then here's the spot I was talking about. Go ahead and rest if you need to. And we're gonna knock down a shortcut. That's why I picked the spot. So we're gonna go to Umbral. Alright, so go up here. It's gonna open that where we can go in, kind of like under the village here. Well, we had a little frame drop there. It's like the first real bad one we've had, but on the stream. I had one yesterday that felt bad, and then I looked at the stream and it didn't even show it. Oh, let me do something. I know a way to help the performance real quick. I didn't realize it, but when I was I talked about in the one yesterday, the video I did the day before got messed up, unfortunately, because the bit rate was too low. So I turned the bit rate up. May have to turn it up again. It looked like it was nearly bottlenecking there, but I thought it looked a lot better the stream yesterday. Okay. So here's like the little bonfire in the center. Just remember where that is. Kind of take a mental note. do some stuff in around here for a little bit. But first we're gonna run over here, drop this little bridge. And then you can hit the save point we just put down right there. Big sword in here. Butcher something, pale butcher's blade. Hopefully my audio's better too. Adjusted it a little more. Like, yeah, you gotta go. There it is, bridge. Boss is right over here. You just continue on through that. There'll be the boss. Remember, if you want to do the boss weapons, you really gotta like target them and know what you're wanting coming into it. So Saint Latimer's spear, if you really like that, you need to use it to defeat that boss in there, which is gonna be the Hush Saint. As long as you like deliver the killing blow with it. I've got a video on all the requirements on, like I said, on that playlist. Just check that out if you want. But like, basically they're special move weapons, so they like will throw out an AoE or like an energy thing or whatever. They're the boss weapons, and it's the one for the corruptor. You need to use it to hit the final blow on the Hush Saint. And I said something in that video about you need to summon Stoneman for the corruptor fight, but I don't think that's actually accurate. So if none of that sounds like it applies to you, just don't worry about it. But yeah, that's there. So just be wary, because if you go jump in the fight and take him out, you can't go back and do it and activate the weapon until you're on your next playthrough. So the spear is kind of cool, but it mostly works with wither damage, which I do like wither damage for like spells, but not on like melee weapons. I'd rather just deal like actual damage, because you have to hit them twice to get the effect with the wither. And like, especially with trash mobs, like little guys like that, late game, you don't want to have to hit them twice, because a lot of your damage you did is wither. Just want to hit them once. And there's the Umbra Eye of the Pale Butcher. That's what we came over here for. And then we'll go this way. There's another armor set over here. Or no, this is the way we came in right here, actually. So take a right, and then in that corner back there. How do we get over to that other side? I forget. Oh, I think we gotta. Yeah. Alright, so that's just where we just were. Drop down that in a little bit. And then this is like right next to that bridge we dropped. We need to remove the umbral entity that's blocking the path. Oh, I don't want to go down there yet. Want to drop down, on this side of that, there's that little wooden wall we saw just a minute ago. Now we're on the other side of it. Here's that Angel of Void set. A lot of people like it. It's not my favorite, but a lot of people really like it. There's an Umbral Entity. Where is it? Right there. And then our friends come out to play. Two, that's right. There's the other one. Yeah, that's right. It's behind that. Alright, and then this comes out, you know, right where we started. And then here's our save in the bridge. It was that area down there we came from. Alright, so out here, we gotta go around that way. I think we're good back there with everything. We just gotta get on that back there, but we gotta go to the second half of the level, past the boss for that. This is where we took that guy on the stilts out over the lake when we were in Axiom, which Axiom's the, couldn't think of it yesterday, but it's the word for the real world here, and Umbral's obviously the world we're in. I was gonna say that. Oh shit! I was gonna say that used to be one of those ladies in there. I think they're called a womb of stillness or something. Fuck. Oh, it doesn't do any damage. I keep forgetting. Take that like 6 times. Used to be that if it did that and like tapped you once, you were dead. If you play the when you get to New Game Plus, you'll see probably, I think it's about probably as hard as the game was like pre-patch. And the bosses are about the same. They actually made some of them harder. Especially in New Game Plus, they really beefed them up. New Game Plus, you're gonna have to hit them real hard. They've got a ton of health. So the boss fights are actually kind of fun in that, but most of them are pretty easy for a Souls game. Alright. Now if you get another seedling, this is another good spot to throw down. So we're gonna have a boss fight right here. You can throw one right here, and then when we walk through here is the boss fight. So here's the people you can summon for it. You can summon Stomand and Damaros and the Iron Wayfarer and Tortured Prisoner. By the way, we need to go back and talk to her. And there's Pieta. So if you want to summon one, you can. But yeah, for the if you want to do that spear I was talking about, the one that you can get as the remembrance weapon for the corruptor, the boss we fought before we came in here, you have to upgrade the weapon, the entire armor set, each piece, all the way, and then you have to upgrade the shield all the way, and then you have to have them all on and do this boss fight. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm getting it mixed up. The one you get from this boss fight, you have to do all that And then you have to complete the Spirit of the Bleak Season, which is like the thing they did for Halloween. And it's just like, it's a lot of work. It's not worth it. But I got a video on it if you want to do it. Should we summon just so yeah, let's do it just so people that don't have the game, haven't played it, can see. It's basically just like a Souls game. Alright. Won't really need a self-flay. This guy does poison. Let's just throw resist in there. And some sort of status. Burn. Fire. Burns a build-up as a smite, and fire and holy are instant. And then wither adds wither damage. Can we do it with 2 heals though? Let's try just for the shits and giggles. I do love when you buff. In this game it buffs both weapons. The saint. This was a fairly difficult fight, like first time through the game. It's really tough in New Game Plus. There's Pieta, as she says her name. There's her weapon we're gonna get. You want to dodge right when he does that. Yeah, he's weak. Disappear. Do that. AoE. You gotta dodge through it. Dodge a little early. Just follow his little trail. He'll jump off his horse. You want to roll through that. I forgot about that. There's his trail. He'll jump off the horse. Not yet. You can't hit him with stuff. Where'd he go? There he is. Here he's gonna jump off and throw his javelin. Damn. That's the spear he has, the one I was talking about though, the Hush Saint spear. Damn it, I rolled to it. Go! Oh shit. got. Oh no, yeah, he does build up cold. I forgot about that. He'll send his horse at you. Jump out like that, but we got him. There he goes. Easy clap. You can see at the top left, we got inflicted with frost. I think it is. Or chill or whatever. It halves your stamina bar. So here's the beacon. Remember, I was talking about it. You can throw down a seed here if you want. But there's a message right ahead. Here's your beacon though. You can cleanse this if you want. You just hit interact. But if you leave it as is, you're not really locked to any endings. You can always come back and cleanse it later. You can do it like at the very end before you do the ending. But if you cleanse that, then you're locked out of the Rogar faction. And I think if you do Umbral, again, I have a video for it. Just check the playlist.
May you continue to shine as the radiant paragon
Here, I'll
you
put
are
this
in
way.
life, and may your
Putting his head
dedication to
there.
our cause be remembered evermore.
You're dedicating the tree to the night or whatever. But I think with the Umbral one, you can cleanse like 1 or 2 beacons and still do the ending. But there's a cutoff point where after you do a few, then you're locked out of it. Isn't there a little character right here we meet? Where is it? Oh yeah, this is Winterberry.
Friend, do you want to play? I know some fun games. Are you hungry? What do you eat? You're smelly. Maybe I should give you a bath.
Poor kid. Demon kid or whatever the fuck she is. I think she's just like a girl who got transformed somehow. If you remember though, talk to Theka here, exhaust his
I
dialogue.
intended to see if the ones who inhabit this swamp might be, but they seem, including the removal of them. So I thought it best to keep my, in case they took a liking to my. Not that many ever have with this face, huh? It's an odd light that burns in your lamp, friend. Of course, the darkest moments, the only light you ever really need is the light of Aureus. He watches over his followers. He just does so in curious ways sometimes, that's all. Hello again, friend.
Okay, so he's got a little more stuff now. You can buy the hammers. Liam. But he'll move around with us as we go through the game, and kind of was thinking about that one, but we'll be able to farm it later, a little later.
May your path be blessed. Hello again, friend.
Get rid of some of this like trash armor. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Winterberry. So if you remember the dude I was talking about, the caretaker guy, Byron, who takes care of the vestiges, he his quest interacts with Winterberry, who is that little girl thing that we saw in that vision back there. And we'll get to an area that's totally optional, and it's like the depths. Basically, you'll go like really deep underground, and you don't have to do that part, but if you continue ahead past the certain point, before you go talk to Winterberry and then Byron will go kill her, the little kid. So, yeah, you don't want to do that because remember I said she has like the best, some of the most important items for almost every build, no matter what type of build. If you use mana, you're gonna want to buy the ring from her. So, like every build, pretty much, other than just like pure physical, will use mana. So, just rest real quick. Alright, so this area is kind of funny because there's a lot to it. Not a lot, but you can. There's an area over there to the side. It kind of leaks back with the area we were just in. But that's the end of the area, and you can literally just go in Umbral and kick this now. And then we're done with the swamp. You can just run right out through there. That's probably the best place to put your there's a sparrow, yeah. These are the dudes I was talking about earlier that I hate so much. Alright, this is Fitzroy Gorge. And if you're gonna throw one down, this isn't like the worst place. There's a, even though like we just kind of ran past, we just did one back a little ways. Don't be afraid to use those though. Like you'll get plenty of them. The best seedlings. You get plenty of them. Okay. I'm getting lost here. Oh yeah, there we are. Okay. Alright, so now we are... This over here is like back where we were in the last area before the Hush Saint. And then we can go over here, grab down this ladder. And this goes over to this, back where the bridge is. But the best way to go, I think, would be just to start here. I meant to show you that bridge and come back, but really you just want to go left from here once you leave the vestige and go over this way. There's going to be a few items. Watch out for these dudes. I don't want it. There you go. Panoptic ring. Alright, we're gonna have another rabid fascinator, which is the mimic-like dudes that fake being an item for you to pick up. You can see them right there. See how it flickers more than normal? to the side. That's how you tell. It's even set up like it's, you know, a hidden item. You just play it, they'll take him out. Then you get a lucky paw. Sometimes you get a fascinator foot. There's the bonfire I was talking about, telling you to remember. Just, like, drop off and walk that way. This is the spot I was pointing to a little while back. Okay, yeah, there's the ladder. And we went the other way last time. Where'd it cross over at? Yeah, right there, okay. So now we're gonna go this way. You good, dude. Used to pop out of those. What the hell? Alright, take these dudes out. Watch out, there's a wizard caster version, whatever they're called. Plague doctor looking dudes. Oh, they took him out. Again, you'll get used to me saying that, but he used to be up there spamming spells at you while you were fighting him. Alright, and then drop down this ladder. And that connects back. That's where we put our seedling, right over there. Okay, there's an arrow right up here we want to get. I think it's like sniper arrow of some sort. I'm trying to remember. There's a few things up here though. You can stand back, let them fight if you want. There's a pendant of burn. Here's the arrows over here. They used to be right here. There they are. Precision arrow, that's right. Alright, so we are done back here mostly. We're gonna cut across here. was checking something. Didn't mean to do that. Tried to jump. Okay. And we are done with that area now. Thankfully, the swamp is my least favorite part. We are done with it. I like this area. Fitzroy Gorge. It's kind of short, but it's good. Thought he was in here, but okay. So again, you can throw down a save right here if you want. There's also going to be a spot a little ahead, but you will have a couple enemies to get past, so it's up to you. There's a hellhound. There's an item in here. No. Alright, so there will be a mini boss. To the left. Here, let's try to parry this dude. Oh, it's not going well. There we go. Boom. Piercing light, yeah. Oh, he's got a parasite, that's right. They do stagger for just a second when you pop their parasites, so just be sure, you know, be ready and watching. What's the difference? Just a heavier one, I think. Charged and piercing burst of radiant light. Bless the ground. Remove status effects. Decrease damage. Heal yourself with radiance. Okay. So, like I said, we'll go on a little further, and if you don't make as much racket as I did, you should be able to get around here with only having to fight the guy that didn't have the parasite. And then you can drop and save right here. This is a perfect spot because we got the mini boss fight. There's Parasite Bro right there. Don't linger too long because we got a Womb of Stillness. Just waiting to pull us in. And then we're gonna go this way. The other way I just looked was back to swamp. Game looks so good, right? Alright. gets across in here. You get pulled in the boss fight. He does heal himself, which sucks, and he'll throw out like a copy of himself that'll fight you on like a delayed hit, or attack you on a delayed hit. So you probably want smite resist and holy resist, but we're out, unfortunately. It's not what I meant to do. And then I throw on like some sort of salts. Just real quick, go ahead and pop his parasite. You can see he does a lot of damage. There's a spell. Oh my gosh, I hate that move. I forgot about these in here. Got a crazy reach with that. That was dumb. Come on, give me one more. That was stupid. No! Fuck, he's healing. Gotcha. No! You motherfucker. I got you though. That was actually somewhat difficult. That was the first time I've really felt challenged. I mean, I've beat the game like probably 5 times, so. Bloodlust. Bloodlust is pretty good if I remember right. So grab that stuff, and then just hoping there'd be a spot. Well, we'll just how many do we have? 2. We'll throw one down here. That's fun. Because we're gonna take this shortcut that goes back to Skyros, but it's kind of like a long shortcut. So, and then I'm about to piss in my pants, so I'm gonna go then. So this right here, if you remember in the first episode, pointed out an elevator that we would come back to. So we'll go up. Obviously. Oh my gosh, sorry. I had to run to the bathroom real quick. I was like, I can't make it. So, I had some caffeine this morning and it was running through me. Alright, and you'll remember this. If you didn't, head straight that way if you didn't do it before and go into the, why can't I think of it? Skyhold, or I always get the names, the hubs in these games mixed up. It's round table Skyhold something or other. Oh gosh, I probably could have told you till I tried to think of it. Skyrest. I can't remember. I feel stupid now. Skyrest. Yeah, that's what it says. Skyrest Bridge. I don't know why, it just didn't sound right. Skyrest Bridge hold. Round table. By the way, I'm sure you figured this out, but you can throw shit in here. I would recommend, like, weapons you know you're not going to use. You may want to do that just because sometimes, like in a boss fight, like I've accidentally, I've equipped a weapon to try to do something with it, and then like trigger a boss fight and didn't realize it, and then like, you want to be able to go in quick. You don't have to sort through these massive menus because we'll get a lot of weapons by the end of the game. There's the Crimson Rector helm too. And we'll get like the pyramid head thing later. Oh, we can get our armor set now. That's the reason I've been saving my vigor.
Vanguards are well versed in infiltrating secluded and hostile territories, and Mondstadt is certainly both. Let the presence of this rosary serve as a reminder to you that wherever sin may fester, it will always be found and expunged by the Dark Crusaders. Whatever poisonous lies Derva, for they are nothing but the...
Alright, so that's it.
You'll serve a
Oh yeah, we gotta rest. He's gotta rest to reset his store. Pietà.
Several of our sacred texts tell of Saint Latimer, a noble knight and most devout follower of Our Lady, canonized after he sacrificed himself to help show the hallowed sentinels what was necessary for the greater good. Many have given their lives to sustain the beacons, but Latimer was the first, and remains one of our most venerated figures. Our holy work
He's the one
continues,
that was the
Let Aureus' will be done.
Hallowed Knight, whatever we just fought. She was talking about. Alright. I think we can get her sword now. Got a little more upgrading to do before we can use it, but shouldn't be too far.
You'll serve a higher purpose.
There's the
Crusader.
cool helm that I like. This whole set is like one of the best looking ones. Then here's the sword, Vanguard Barrios.
To strive in darkness, you'll serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
I don't want to sell anything.
To
I'll
strive
worry
in
about that later.
darkness, in
We
light.
just used a lot of our savings we've been putting together. Alright, I'll show you the set in case you're interested in it. How do we... There we go. There's the helm. I think it's probably one of the cooler looking ones. Just in a spot where you can see. There we go. There's the helm. Chest piece. It's one of my favorites too. I don't know why I back out sometimes. And Vanguard. There's the arms. I actually like this one with it. And then here's the Vanguard leggings. I think the Purgers are the cooler looking ones though. So like this is kind of the optimized set I go with as a Holy Paladin. And then you can color match it, make it look better, because it was all wacky looking. We should get some new Tink soon. I can't remember exactly where our next Tink is, but we'll have to look, because I don't want to miss any. There's about, I don't know, maybe 12 to 15 or 20 that are non PvP related. And then you have also the ones. Here's the Hush Saints gear. Again, if you want to activate his weapon right here, you have to do every single one of these upgraded all the way to +10. And then this is really good if you do Umbral. Really, really good. Here's the spear I was talking about, St. Latimer's. If you want to activate that, you have to take it into this boss fight and deal the killing blow with it. There's a video. It's down below on that playlist. Alright, then we got Pietà, as she calls herself. And here's her sword. And we're going to go ahead and get it, because I like it. I think we got another eye too, didn't we? Souffle, dredge resist. Increase stun. Okay, no wait, I was thinking we got a new one, but and then we'll get the chisel. I think in Lower Calrath, if I remember right. Well, 100. That's a lot. Okay, let me show you Pieta's sword, even though I don't think we have enough yet. How far are we? 25. We only need 2 more. Actually, I think we might have enough with our... Oh, wrong one. Where's the... Oh, yeah. Max health. Upload. Additional damage for status effects. Strength and endurance. Strength, vitality. Strength and agility, vitality and endurance. Inferno and radiance. We're still 1 short. Increase resist to smite, increase resist to poison, increase to all. We're still just gonna be 1 short, but I think we got enough for a level. We got enough for 2. That'll work. And then I'll throw 1 more into strength. Oh shit, strength. I meant vitality. I'm just used to that one being at the top. There's Pieta's sword. Really cool. It's literally like a holy lightsaber. Oh, damn. Keep getting stuck on stuff. Alright. Let's see here. We've got 26. So, no problem to upgrade you. Now, though, we're going to get into restricting other upgrades for that. Do want to use this when we get high enough radiance too. We can upgrade the Crimson Rector to +5, which will give us 247. It'll give us like an extra 10% attack power. Sorry. Oh yeah, we do need to upgrade you. 170 plus 55, 100 plus 26. It's no contest. Oh, we need some more. We can upgrade you.
You again.
Alright, sorry I got distracted there. Sometimes I'll be playing a game and I'll just go into like daydream mode thinking about something. There, I've been known to fall asleep. I was getting close there. Alright, we need a... Well, we're +2. I guess we could use you. It's pretty cool looking setup. I don't need to rest. No rest. No rest for the wicked. Alright. Seedling. I'm gonna have to take a break here in a second. Just rest my eyes. See what this does. Oh yeah, I forgot it does inflict smite. That's what that big lightning bolt was. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So we got a cave over here we're gonna go into. Motherfucker. Oh, the good thing too, I forgot. If someone's blocking, and you hit them with radiant damage, it counts as like a critical or something. I don't remember, but basically, like if someone blocks and you hit them with like this or like a radiant spell when they block, like it just totally wrecks them. So, but these guys, the little wolf guys, their helms count as a block. You'll see when I hit one of them, it like kind of goes nuts. Neither one of them, but there was one back in that area by the bell room that had one, like a face mask. You kind of bounce off it when you hit it. All right, there's a snake archer dude up here. One of those guys, I forget what they're called. Hopefully we can throw him off. There he is. Oh yeah, we can. Forgot we couldn't use that. I don't know why I equipped it. Enhance hatchet for the win. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So good. So good. Dang it. I just looked up for a second. We didn't even need to come up here. So there's gonna be a quest later for General Ingstrom, and it's basically like a quest to get his armor. It's one part of the DLC. This is the tree, just remember it. When I talk about the tree in Fitzroy Gorge, you'll come back here and hit something in the tree with like a throwable in order to complete this quest. So that's the tree I'm talking about, if I mention it later. Alright, there's a sparrow in here. There he is. Nice. Didn't expect to one-shot him. There's another one. We'll be able to come back from that side to this side, but we can't go over. We gotta go around here. There's our exit. There's another rabid fascinator around here somewhere. I remember. That's him. I knew it. Here's a nice weapon. Fitzroy sword. Uh-oh. Huh, the new jump button came in handy. Alright, we got another sparrow. And going to Umbral. There we go. When you're in Umbral, you can run across. Alright, then we can do our next save right here. Here's Drustin, I think is his
How
name.
new?
Yeah.
Name's Justin. Hey, look at that. You're a lampy like me. Now can hurt is now we got these, eh? Wait till Melchior sees me next. I'll chop my own head off and come back and he won't believe his eyes. Melchior, he's my brother. He's a famous knight. He's fought dragons and giants and evil wizards and all sorts. Those spiky baddies only got the drop on us because they cheated. I fell down and got knocked on the head, and when I woke up, Melchior were gone. And he'd never leave me. But not to worry, I'll get him back and be a hero. Well, I best. Well,
His brother does have kind of a sad thing that happened to him. You'll see at the very end of the game. So this is the best spot to throw down another one. We got another little mini boss fight coming up real soon. You can go that way if you want, or you can go back, either way. We're gonna work back just a little bit. Okay, so here's the dude we threw the hatchet at the start of the area. As I was saying, you can run and jump from here. Had to scratch real quick. Forgot that. I was thinking about falling to here. I forgot that that rest of that drop was there. fuck. Forgot. This works really good on these guys. Oh, damn it. I rolled just a millisecond too late. And the two hands way stronger. Did we get everything there? I feel like we missed something. That's what she dropped. Mistake. Alright. So now, if you go up there, we've got the Rogar faction, like, kind of like, well, the shrine for them. And then that's where Damaros will be. You gotta go across all that Umbral stuff and up that way. And then we got our boss right here. Which is a Ravager. And they're really not that bad. Like, it'll look like it at first, but it's not a bad fight. Oh fuck! I should have. I forgot. I'm still in Umbral. You gotta roll through that. Forgot about that. Bitch. Let's go. It's fairly easy, but not bad considering I started in Umbral. Didn't have all my sanguinarics. I think we got a little more ways till our next vestige, if I remember right. So we'll go ahead and throw one down. Actually, we want to go back to Skyris real quick. Okay. I in the first episode talked about the prisoner and giving her the catalyst, the Umbral catalyst. She was in this back room here in that next hall right there, and she had like a thing on her head. Damn, stuck again. anyways, I'm getting stuck on these. I don't remember these things in the hallway. But anyways, once you give her that, she'll get out and she'll move up here. And she's gonna be the one you get your, like, Rogar stuff from.
Hello again, deathless one. I'm glad you were able to free yourself from behind those barbs. Perhaps it was the Golden Gallant who put you there. I couldn't see him by firelight. I wonder where he went. Witness the woe of living rock made flesh by the arrogance of gods. When I carry only thunder in my heart, I worry lightning will strike me twice. Will you bring news of this fallen one's kin? Ah, my invitation reached you.
Alright, so you can buy it back now. Pyrrhic Cultist Catalyst. And Infernal Orb. You can get the starting armor and starting weapon. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. We're going to bring her an item here soon. And, it will expand her inventory, and then she'll actually have a really good couple rings. Especially one that'll raise your power of any spells, I think. Pretty sure that's where we get it. I don't know why they added these little things. Those are not there before. I know they weren't. Or I'm going crazy, one. Because I don't remember those at all. Okay. I think that's a good stopping point right there. I'm gonna go take a nap. I got up early today and was like, oh, I'll stream on the Easter morning. So happy Easter, everyone. If you're not Christian, it's okay, but I'm still glad to have you here. But happy Easter to everyone else who is, and I'm thankful for this day, Easter, where Christ rose from the dead. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We'll continue on. I'll probably get back on tonight at some point when I'm a little more rested, and we'll knock out some more Lords of the Fallen. I do think the combat does feel a little better so far, I've noticed, but I honestly didn't have a huge problem with it in the first place. So I know I'm in the minority on that, but yeah. So I did notice the game does play a little easier. Obviously, I've talked about that. So anyways, we'll get into the some of those things in the next one, maybe a little more. I had a lot to cover still left on this one with everything that I did in the one before, and it not being watchable. I had to like recap so much. So anyways, catch you guys later.